Okay, so to input a fraction, to input 1/2. Okay, now I want you to do this with me. Tyler, and so just make sure, because your calculator is slightly different, we use this ABC button, okay? So the ABC button is this one, okay? Everybody see where that is, if you've got one of these calculators. Alright, Tyler, you know which button you're pressing? Yours looks like a little square, and is it like this? Tyler? Okay, so you're using that one. And Enrique, in yours, you have to put in just as a fraction. So you'd have just to do 1 divided by 2, okay? Oscar, you would use the same button here. So if I do 1, ABC, 2, I can see this little corner just means it's a fraction, okay? So 1 over 2, if I hit equals, I get 1 over 2. Easy enough?
Yeah.
Now if I type 1 and then the divide sign by 2, what is going to come out? Alright, I get 0.5, okay? It gives me it as a decimal. How do I go about changing that decimal then into a fraction? Oscar?
Mine just press the button. This is AB over C.
Right, okay, good. Into a fraction. We press. Okay, so we are going to press. We want. So you see the F to D up here?
Yeah.
On your calculator, Ryan? Are you looking at this? Come on, look at your calculator. F means? D means? Decimal. And it's in yellow. So how do I activate the yellow part of this button? Yeah, I have to hit the second part. So we hit second. Okay, and then it comes up. Okay, do you want to do fraction to decimal? Yes. And it gives me, so we had to use the second button. And then we had to use PRB, which has got F to D, okay? So the F to D is the important part, okay? Fraction to decimal. And then equals, and it gives it as a fraction, okay? What about if I have got, let's say, okay, what about if I have changing from a mixed number to an improper fraction? First off, you can give me an example of a mixed number. Who can give me an example of a mixed number? Kai? No. No. Enrique?
2.5.
Right, 2.5 is a mixed number. Who can give me another example of a mixed number? Mixed number. Mixed number.
Oh.
Ryan? 3 and 4 eighths. Give me another example of a mixed number. Peter?
1 and 2/5.
Yep, 1 and 2/5. Tyler? Mixed number.
2 and 59 over 420.
Okay, 2 and 59 over 420. All right, Oscar, give me another one.
3 over 10.
Oh.
And then 3 and 10 over 20.
All right, 3 and 10 over 20. Okay. What do we notice about mixed numbers? They have to have a. Okay, they have to have a whole number. Okay. Who can give me an example then of an improper fraction? These are mixed. Oscar.
5 over 3.
Right, 5 over 3. Give me another example of an improper fraction. Enrique. 10 over 7. Kai. 1,000 over 5. Ryan. Improper fraction.
6 million over 1.
Okay, that technically is an improper fraction, yep. Peter?
3 over 1.
3 over 1. Tyler?
420 over 6, 9.
Okay. What do we notice about improper fractions? What makes a fraction improper? Yeah, Ryan?
The numerator is
Good.
higher than the denominator.
Yes, the numerator must be a bigger number than the denominator. Okay, good. Right, so these are our mixed numbers, these are our improper ones. And so we can convert between these both on our calculator really easily once I wipe all this off. So let's do that. All right. No. Okay, so the first one we're going to do, we're going to input 2 3/4 into the calculator. So how are we going to put this in? What buttons am I going to press? Tyler, come on, listening. What buttons am I going to press to put 2 3/4 into the calculator? Yep, Tyler? Yep. Okay, well, anyone that's got one like this, and then I'll come back to yours, Tyler, okay? Kai? Okay, so you have A, B over C, and then? Well, you have to put in AB over C again, and then the 4, okay? So we've got, if I do it over here, 2 and 3/4. That equals. Okay, so that brings it up as 2 3/4. The little u just means this is a whole number, okay? So it's 2 3/4. You got that, Peter? Yep. Yes? Okay, good. Okay, to change this into an improper fraction. Yes, Oscar?
Second.
Yep. You do second. And then?
ABC?
Yes, second ABC. Which is this one, okay? And it's the bit on top that is important, okay? Because it tells us it wants to go from a mixed number to an improper fraction, okay? So we're going from a mixed to improper. And if we do that, if I just hit second, and then this equals, it gives us as 11 over 4. Now again, if I wanted to change that into a decimal, what would I do?
You would click second and the PRB thing.
Second, and then, yep, PRB, where it's got fraction to decimal. And then equals, and it gives us 2.75. Okay. So it will do it all for you, okay? Kai, you alright? Okay, last bit. No, you don't need to worry about writing this down, because I will... Not at the minute, depending on how much we get done. Entering recurring decimals. So, what is a recurring decimal? Tyler? Or give me an example. It goes on forever, yep. How do we write that? 0.3 with a little dot above, okay? Now, depending on some of your calculators, you might be able to put in the little dot. But on this calculator, so we put in 0.33. How far do you think we should go? Okay, we go until we can't see the 0, okay? So the 0 has just disappeared, okay? If we notice, the 0 has just disappeared. Let's do that again, okay? If I've got 0.333333, the 0's disappeared. How do I change it into a fraction? What button?
Second and PRB.
Second and PRB. And it brings it up as 1/3, okay? So it will do recurring decimals for you, okay? If I write down the recurring decimal, somebody tell me what this number is.
As a decimal?
Yeah, as a decimal.
Or as a fraction?
As a decimal. So what does the line mean?
0.125125.
Yeah, it means it's repeating. The 125 part is repeating. 125, 125, 125, 125, and so on. Just sure that it keeps going. I put a couple of dots. If I want to put this on the calculator, 25, 125, 125. The 0 is gone. Second fraction, the decimal, equals, alright, 125 over 999. So again, the calculator will work all these things out. Okay? And again, I can change it back just by doing the same thing. Okay? So like I said, these buttons really, really important.